I want to share something with you that I got from Scott a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, wow.
Speaking about Wylie, this is from Scott Frank. Carlos works very closely with Wylie Statemen, the legendary sound designer, or as I call him, Obi-Wan Kenobi.
That's very
the,
much true.
the three of us have worked out a workflow that starts earlier than post-production so that
Mhm.
we can refine the actual music we're going to use in the show, as opposed to working with a temp score and a temp mix, which I think speaks so well for the appreciation, I guess, and respect for music that Scott has.
I am grateful that he does. I'm grateful that he gives me moments, montage moments, sequences that are very long that just don't have dialogue. And I'm grateful that he listens to Wiley Statement's comments, because there's something to be said about the experience of people. And instead of sort of the siloed mentality of you do sound, I'll do music, we'll fight it out in the dub mix, which I've heard a lot of stories about that. And when we work in simpatico with someone like Wiley, you have a choice because, for example, all the games have a ticking clock, and the music cannot possibly all be at quarter note equals 60 or follow you cannot possibly do that and make it interesting. So there are moments where we had discussions within a queue of like, do you want the sound to take over or the score takes over? And one of the best moments, the best way to qualify this, and another thing, just if people are hearing Wiley's statement, they're like, whatever. Wiley Statemen has also done the sound for all of Quentin Tarantino's films since Kill Bill, and
Wow.
that gives you an idea of the kind of who we're talking about. But one of the coolest things for me was and this is just what he does. There's a moment when she has a superhero Marvel thing where she looks up at the ceiling and the pieces are without the pills, and then she looks down and she's gonna and then on her first move, musically, I'm trying to take care of as much as I can. But then Wiley does something that never happens. All she does is move a chess piece like this, and but you hear whoosh, like this massive whip sound, which is never going to happen in reality. But it adds so much because it's so in your face. It doesn't read that way. It just immerses you further in the story. And Wiley, every time he'd call me, he's like, Carlos, I have some thoughts about. I was like, okay, go ahead, because you get to sit with one of the greats at what they do, give you their opinion, and I think Scott values that very much in him, at least for sure, and all his collaborators, Michelle, the amazing editor, Stephen Meisler, cinematographer. It's really it's a blessing that I've gotten to meet him, of course, and have him as part of my life, and he changed it without a doubt.